Students, you may have noticed we've got some wonderful and colorful dividers up in the front of the room today. And they relate to our active learning strategy entitled Show Me. And the Show Me strategy can be used in math, in history, it can be used in integrated language arts curriculums, in science. Let me ask you this question. Are you ready for some friendly and educational competition?
Yeah.
Well, let's give it a shot. We are about to begin our first round. And I'm going to be asking you some questions related to math. All right, students, I'd like you to open up to page 142. Go ahead and open up your book at this time. You may also review your notes. Now, to participate in the Show Me strategy, we have 12 students in this class. And I want to end up with 3 groups of 4. So why don't we count off by 3s? Yuli, start us off.
1, 2,
3.
We're going to need some names for our teams. And so I would like the ones to huddle together a little bit and come up with a team name. 2s and 3s, do the same thing. Go ahead. Students, excellent job on your team names. Team 1, you came up with the Sparkles.
Yeah!
Team 2, you are the Colorful Zebras.
Yeah!
And Team 3, you are Cha. Now it's time to play our educational game called Show Me. And you may have noticed we've got 3 chairs up here and we have 3 teams. And I'm going to call up a representative from each of the teams. You're going to sit in one of these chairs. You're going to hold a sign that says true on one side and you flip it and it says false on the other. And I'm going to ask you a question and you have to make a determination. What's the right answer? For instance, what if I were to say, Mr. Wittmann is tall? Mr. Wittmann is tall. You'd have to think about that, and then if you wanted the point, you would have to hold up the side that says true. Do you understand how this works?
Yeah.
Okay, Yuli, you're up there, please. AJ in the middle, and Angela right here. The first question relates to our study of math. And here it is. X plus 5 equals 10. And if you solve that, x equals 5. Again, x plus 5 equals 10. And if you solve it, x equals 5. Think about it for a moment. And show me your answer. Class, do they have it right?
Yeah.
Let's give them a song on that.
Good job.
They're each going to get a point. Cha, you get 1. The Colorful Zebras get a point. And the Sparkles, you get a point. You ready for your second question?
Yeah. Here
it is. A ratio is a type of comparison of 2 numbers or measures. Again, a ratio is a type of comparison of 2 numbers or measures. Think about it. Is that true or false? Okay. Show me your answer. And the answer is true. Let's give them a little something on that. All right, Courtney, you're up. And for the next group, Monica. And finally, Hunter for Team Cha. Contestants, are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Here we go. Lines that intersect at 40 degrees are considered perpendicular lines. Again, lines that intersect at 40 degrees are considered perpendicular lines. Is that true or false? Think about it for a moment. And show me your answer. Students, what's the correct answer?
False.
When they intersect, it's at
90.
90 degrees. So we get a point for Team Cha, a point for the colorful zebras, and this round the sparkles don't get a point, but that's okay because there's going to be another question real soon. Let's give them a point. Colorful zebras. Here we go. Are you ready for the next question, contestants?
Yes.
Let's do this. It's a long one, so you got to think. A gallon is equal to 4 quarts, which is equal to 8 pints, which is equal to 16 cups, which is equal to 32 ounces. Again, a gallon is equal to 4 quarts, which is equal to 8 pints, which is equal to 16 cups, which is equal to 32 ounces. Is that a true or a false statement? Think about it for a moment. And geometric probability is based on length, area, and volume. Again, geometric probability. Our wonderful integrated language arts teachers are always reminding their students, show me, don't tell me. These are important words when it comes to this strategy. Are you ready for some laughter and more importantly learning? A few students, some chairs, simple dividers, and signs are all you need. Use this technique to introduce a new topic, assess learning in the middle of a chapter, or for reviewing the unit. It is truly effective in any content area. For instance, true and false signs can quickly be designed for questions such as, the number 31 is a prime number. True. The novel, The Call of the Wild, was written by Herman Melville. False. It was written by Jack London. The magnitude of an earthquake can generally be measured with a Richter scale. True. Thomas Jefferson wrote a pamphlet entitled Common Sense. False. It was Thomas Paine. And I should mention that I fully realize it would be a dream for most educators to have a small number of students in each of their classes. Now, to participate in the Show Me strategy, we have 12 students in this class. And I want to end up with 3 groups of 4. So why don't we count off by 3s? Yuli, start us off.
1, 2,
3.
But with 2 cameras on rolling tripods, sound equipment, etc., space becomes an issue. I only mention this because you can have 5 or 6 participants in the front of your room, or just have larger cooperative groups. More students often means more excitement. Instead of using true and false, make 4 large colorful signs with letters A, B, C, and D on them. I would then ask multiple choice questions. Your students would need to hold up the proper letter corresponding to the correct answer. Here are a few more possibilities. The questions this round are going to relate to our integrated language arts curriculum. And they're going to be multiple choice. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Here is your first question. A list of sources in a paper used to document research are known as what? A list of sources in a paper used to document research are known as what? Is it A, a body, B, a bibliography, C, cause and effect, or D, characterization? Think about that for a moment. And show me your answer. And the answer is B, bibliography. Let's give them a little something on that.
Go Sparkles!
Excellent work. Everybody gets a point for that round. So it's 4 to 4 to 4.
Cha.
Are you ready for the next question, contestants?
Yes.
Here we go. An exclamation point is used for, again, an exclamation point is used for, is it A, a declarative sentence, B, an interrogative sentence, C, an exclamatory sentence, or D, none of the above? An exclamation point is used for A, declarative, B, interrogative, C, exclamatory, or D, none of the above. Think about it for a moment. And show me your answer. The answer is exclamatory. They all got it right again. Let's give them a little something on that. Nice job.
Sparkle.
Cha, you get another point.
Cha.
The colorful zebras, you get another point. The sparkles, another point. And let's send up another representative from your team. If you haven't been up yet, come on up. Take your place.
Good job.
A cemetery is more than 2,000 years old. A cemetery is more than 2,000 years old. In that sentence, what is the subject? Is it A, old? The show me strategy is certainly enjoyable and very educational. I generally like to ask 2 questions before rotating in another participant from the cooperative groups. As we play, I keep an eye on the other students so they don't pass any signals to their teammates, giving them an unfair advantage. However, in the end, it is a game, and if it's going to be fun, it must be fair. I respectfully remind my students I would rather be a game show host than a police officer. Here are a few more options. Points could be written on a chalkboard, or an easily constructed, nifty little contraption using clothespins such as this could be used. Incidentally, I never deduct points for a wrong answer. Following each question, you may want to have a brief discussion and ask each student to share his or her beliefs. Use this strategy to improve more traditional forms of instruction, such as lecture. Incorporate some silly questions to keep your students energized. You might also ask some wide-ranging questions about the students themselves, the classroom, or some upcoming social event. Hang some basic sheets from your ceiling to act as dividers. Simple rewards for winning might include a snap applause, fun money of any kind. With permission, this example included our principal's picture, Dr. Sturkey. Maybe a little hard candy. Cookies are always a hit. One colleague of mine collects nickels from students that want to purchase a tardy pass, and when he collects a fair number of coins, he uses the change for this activity. And now we will keep the students in their cooperative groups as we ask them some questions related to a variety of topics. Another way to use the show me strategy is through cooperative groups, which means you get to work together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a series of questions, true and false questions. You're going to take a moment and discuss it. And then when I say show me, one representative from your group is going to hold up the answer to show me and then to show the rest of the class. After you're finished discussing and before I say show me, just flip the sign back and forth a few times, because then any wandering eyes from other groups, they won't be so sure as to what you're going to hold up. Any questions? True or false? Continents change position over time. Continents change position over time. Go ahead and discuss that. Okay, I need one representative from your group
Right here.
to get ready. And I want you to show me your answer. And the answer is true. Everybody got it correct. Nice job. Give yourselves a little thumbs. A divergent boundary is when 2 plates push together. Again, a divergent boundary is when 2 plates push together. Is that a true or false statement? Go ahead and discuss. Okay, I want you to show me your answer. We don't have complete agreement here. We've got 2 false answers and 1 true. And the answer for that is false. Students, now we're going to use multiple choice questions. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. Which scientist would mostly be concerned with the study of fossils? Again, which scientist would mostly be concerned with the study of fossils? Is it A, a marine biologist, B, an archaeologist, C, a geologist, or D, a zoologist? Go ahead and discuss. All right, I need you to pick a representative to show the answer and show me. The answer is B, an archaeologist. Give yourselves a little something on that. For this round, students, we're going to change it up one more time. And I'm going to allow you to use your textbooks and seek out the answer. And we're going to relate it to our study of history, the Civil War specifically. So open up to page 500. Because for this question, I guarantee you, the answer is going to be on page 500. You just have to find it. And here it is. The top general for the Confederacy during the Civil War was, again, the top general for the Confederacy during the Civil War was, go ahead and find that. When you think you have it, you can talk to your group members. All right, if you think you know, I want one person to write it down, please, on the piece of paper. All right, does everybody think they're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I need one representative to show me the answer. And I see a couple of Robert E. Lees, and I see a Lee, and that qualifies, so everybody gets a point. Nice job. For this Making Connections moment, I would like to remind the students that instead of focusing on our differences, we should instead focus on what unites us. The Latin words, e pluribus unum, out of many, one, written on the Great Seal of the United States, summarizes this point perfectly. Essentially, it says, regardless of your age, wealth, gender, religious affiliation, or ethnic background, whether an individual is Asian American, Mexican American, African American, German American, and all other possible combinations, such as half French, part Spanish, and the rest Swedish, it really doesn't matter. In this country, we are bound together by our family name, American. Simply put, our diversity is our strength, and it unites us. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. Students, if we were going to use the show me strategy to review some material, maybe at the end of a unit or a chapter, do you think you might learn a little something in the process and have some fun as well?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is that a true or false statement? I like that.